8 a.m. headed to Big South Fork.
All right, y'all, we've reached the trailhead here at Leatherwood Ford, eating a little Taco Bell, packing out a couple bean burritos. I'm gonna show you a map here to get an idea of what we're doing. All right, so we're in Big South Fork, which is like the northern end of the Cumberland Plateau in Tennessee. It's kind of like northeast Tennessee, I guess you call it. We're starting right there. We're gonna do this climb, coming around, follow the John Muir Trail, not the one in California, one in Tennessee, and then come down here to the Honey Rock Loop. Do this either counterclockwise or clockwise. We'll just kind of see. That's a really popular loop here in Big South Fork. And then on day 3 rather, we're gonna come back, come down by the river and go back that way. It's about a 16-mile loop and we're gonna do it in 3 days. We're back on trail. It's been a while since Cayenne and I have been to the Big South Fork. I think we came here like back in, well, maybe like a year ago.
Yeah, about.
So this is her second time in Big South Fork. Came here in like January or February or something like that, but I'm excited to do this loop, this path here, because I've never been through this area of Big South Fork, so it'll be nice. And one thing worth mentioning is you can camp pretty much anywhere in Big South Fork. There's no designated sites. So we're just gonna take a leisurely pace and camp wherever we feel like tonight. All right, let's make this climb. Here we are on the first overlook, overlooking the Big South Fork of the Cumberland River. Well, I just had a great Taco Bell snack of some bean burritos, my favorite, and we're about to head down there into the gorge for a little while, for a couple miles, and hike along the river. It'll be really nice. Feels so good to be back here at Big South Fork. I think it's like, what, the third weekend of October, something like that. Kind of the very beginning of fall, but there's lots of nice colors out. We just got down to the river here. It's beautiful. And the river's hardly flowing. It's pretty low. We're gonna follow this for a couple miles. Let's check out this cave. Let's go look at these rocks real quick. Dried up creek here. I guess we'll see how much water is available on this trip. Nice. On the Sheltoe Trace right now. Sweet. It's also the JMT, the Sheltoe Trace and JMT both share this length of trail. We've been following the river for a while, and we're gonna be down to the bridge soon. And I think we'll cross the bridge and go up on the other side of the canyon and find a campsite at some point. I think it's about 4 p.m., so we got a few more hours light. We got these really awesome boulders through here, which is a real highlight of Big South Fork. Yeah, that's a great camp, honestly. It's about the second camp we've seen in about, I don't know, 4 miles or so. That's nice. We got to the bridge, but we got to go down and get some water before we cross it, because once we go across the bridge, we're going to go up to the plateau, and I'm not sure how much water is going to be there until we get to the Honey Creek Loop. So we're going to stock up as much water as we can carry. That way we can dry camp wherever.
Really pretty on the bridge.
It's beautiful. We're going to stop here and get some water before we cross the bridge, because I think there might not be much water up there. But between the two of us, we can carry 5 liters total. Hey buddy, how you doing?
I'm not sure how to cross the street.
Oh, right. Have a good day now. Well, we crossed the bridge and we got to this trail sign here. And we're gonna head down that way and find a campsite for the night. And that bridge was beautiful. All right, let's go. Let's go find our little home. About halfway up the climb, and we're back in the rhododendron and kind of weird rocky creek area. It's awesome. It's a big rock. We're getting close to the plateau and the campsite for the night, I think, and just found this off trail. It's pretty sweet. It's huge. We got to the top here and we have a beautiful campsite for the night with a fire circle and a freaking picnic table. Look at that. Pretty awesome. We're on the Sheltoe Trace and also the John Muir Trail, which is like obviously not the one in California, but there's one that runs through Big South Fork. And it's about 48 miles. But anyways, here we are. We're gonna set up camp. All right, well, Cayenne's building a fire here, which is quite nice. And we got our shelter set up. It's the Lanshan 2, which you can get on AliExpress or I think Amazon now too for about 150 bucks, which is pretty good value. It's like a 2-person tent, weighs about 2.5 pounds, and you use trekking poles for it. Not a bad site at all. And there's room up there for a whole bunch of tents. It's pretty flat. I may just wander up over here and see if there's any nice overlooks off a cliff. I'm just walking down a side trail here that's right off the campsite, and I'm really hoping that there's like an overlook. Kind of looks like there might be. Let's see. Wow, that is gorgeous. Big South Fork is just really magical. It's really something out here. Well, we found an overlook. There's the bridge way down there. And you can almost see the point where we gathered water. Getting our tent set up with our sleeping pads. I've got the Nemo Tensor, and Cayenne has, what is it, an REI? An REI pad that she got for super cheap for like $40 online.
Stratus?
Yeah, the REI Stratus. Total gear explosion here. Got gear everywhere. Well, we decided to move the tent just a little bit because we saw a few dead limbs above the other site. I kind of forgot to look for dead limbs before we set it up, but we just moved it over a few feet and all cozy, ready to go. Time for a backcountry delicacy. A little bean burrito. Yum! Let that warm up for a bit. Ooh, got a boil. I've got some Earl Grey tea here for Cayenne. Yummy. Here you go. Well, normally I do pour over coffee, but for this trip, I'm trying something a little different. I got a little, I think it's called Medaglia d'Oro. It's instant coffee. So we'll see how it goes. Smells good. It smells like instant coffee. We'll do some creamer. Well, we've got a coffee made here, a little instant coffee, Medaglia d'Oro. And here we are, 2022, second weekend of October, here at Big South Fork. It's wonderful to be here. Oh, that's good. Yum. Best part of the day. Whoa, look at that. Okay, remove all interior packets and oxygen absorbers. Absorbers. There's more than one. Add 2/3 cup of boiling water to gravy pouch. I guess, like, what's the gravy pouch?
That one? That looks like gravy.
This looks like gravy?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, add 2/3 cup of boiling water to gravy pouch, which is that. Stir and keep warm. Pouch gets hot. Add 1/4 cup of cool water to the main meal pouch, which is this, to create a moist biscuit dough.
Okay.
Half of olive oil packet that comes with an olive oil. It comes with an olive oil packet into the skillet. And then you spoon dough into oily skillet, forming 4 equally sized biscuits. Place lid on top. We don't have the lid. Skillet bake over low heat for 3 minutes. Then remove lid, drizzle remaining oil over biscuit tops, and flip 2/3 of a cup. Alright, the water's almost boiled here. This is biscuits and gravy from Packet Gourmet. Generally speaking, backpacking meals don't take this much effort, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to trying this one. A lot of them you just add water and you're good to go, but this one's kind of fun. You need a skillet for it, and you need 7 ounces of water, which actually isn't that much. And it's a cottage company, which is cool. I'm not sure where they're based out of, but homemade. Oh, Austin, Texas. Cool. Alright, we reached a boil there. Okay. Oh, it's a bit hot. Said add 2/3 of a cup, but I'm just gonna eyeball it. So this is the gravy. And just to stir it up and just let it sit for a while until our biscuits are done. And this is technically 1 serving, so it's not a lot of food, but we got some snack bars too. And add a bit more water to the gravy to kind of extend that. Tastes really good. And now we're going to add 1/4 cup of cool water to the main meal pouch to create a moist biscuit dough. That is not much water, so we're just gonna kind of eyeball that too. Not bringing measuring cups out here, guys. Add a little bit more for sure. Ooh, there looks to be little cheesy bits in here. Wow. Interesting. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm supposed to knead it into a moist biscuit dough. We're gonna start the biscuits now. We'll see how this goes. It came with this olive oil packet, which is nice. So add, it says half of the olive oil packet. And looks pretty good. Here comes the hard part. 4 equally sized dough balls. I'm actually gonna turn that off. In here. So I don't know exactly how that's gonna go, but we'll try our best. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that, but we got 4 distinct dough balls. I don't know, let's see. We're supposed to cover it, but we don't have anything to cover it with. Kind of let her rip, see what happens. Well, as that's cooking there, just give a little bit of insight on the day. I think we did about 5 miles yesterday, something like that. So we got 11 more to do. This is a 3-day trip. We're on day 2 today. It's Saturday. We got them flipped and we got some crispy bits in there. Yum. There's the finished product. Packet Gourmet biscuits and gravy. Looks actually really good. It smells good too, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's dig in. This stuff is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
Mm-hmm. Very yummy.
Yum. We're just doing the final preparations, eating snacks, finishing coffee, and we're about to head out for the day. I had a wonderful morning, and we're gonna do about 2.5 miles up on the plateau. And we're gonna drop down into the Honey Creek Loop, which is awesome. I think we have 11 miles to go with today and tomorrow to do those. So we'll see how far we get tonight. In Big South Fork, you can pretty much camp wherever, so we're just gonna hike until we don't feel like hiking anymore. Getting close to Honey Creek Loop. Still hiking along here, and we're starting to drop in elevation a bit down in the Honey Creek Loop. Well, we've just started the Honey Creek Loop, and it's already getting some cool views. There's a big drop off down there. You can't really see it, but it feels good to be up here. It's like a 30-foot drop just straight down. Watch out. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's nice. Big rock house here. It is massive. Woohoo! Wow, that is huge. This is the biggest rock house I've ever seen in Big South Fork. Yeah, this is a really cool spot. You can spend a whole day just exploring this cave, but gotta keep hiking. And that's what we're hiking through. this video shows this, probably not very well, but you could fit like my house down there in between those rocks. It's just massive. And I hear water too, which is good, because we haven't seen water in a few miles. It's like 15 degrees cooler down in here too. Wow, that is awesome. Check out this rock over here. It's just like sitting on the corner. I found a little water source down in here. Wasn't sure if the trail continued this way or not, but it doesn't. But we got some water here. Nice. Did you bump your head? She's a cave dweller. She's emerging from her cave. Yeah. Well, we've been hiking along and we're taking a little snack break. Having some Slim Jims and some Starburst. Is that rain? After some very nice canyon stomping down there, walking through the canyons, we're back up on the plateau, for a short while, and then we're gonna drop back down to a creek and eventually back down to the river that we saw yesterday. And we're looking for like a lunch spot, so ideally a place with water, and yeah, have some ramen. Well, Cayenne, trail name Sugars back there, is getting hangry, so we need to get this girl some chicken ramen ASAP. So we gotta find this creek, man. Where's this dang creek? Honestly, I guess, I don't know if I mentioned it in the video, but like all of the creeks have been dry. I mean, I don't want to say all, but 80% of them have been. But it's been fine because we've been stashing enough water in our packs, kind of like knowing that it's just sort of dry out here. Looks like we're following this giant wall for a while. It is huge. It's starting to rain a little bit too, but just sprinkles for now. That's what we're hiking in. We're just kind of scrambling up and around these rocks. That's the trail. Gotta be careful.
Oh yeah, you can see the river down there.
Oh, you can?
See the lighter bit?
Oh yeah, nice.
You can hear it too.
Somewhere down there we're having lunch. All right, let's go.
Keep going down and then you'll hit it.
Yep. Still walking along this wall. It's probably been a quarter mile or so, this wall. Pretty sweet. I don't know if y'all can see, but that's all water down there. It's getting real close, which is it's a good sight. It means lunch and it means water. I know we're gonna be down in there soon. It's almost like a lake. It's crazy. Not a bad spot for lunch. Well, it started raining, so we put up the tarp for a little while for lunch. Yum.
So well today that we have the option of just hiking the last 5 miles out here and going home early.
Yep, you said it best.
Oh my god.
I think
Motherfucker.
I asked Cayenne, I was like, how should we? Oh, you just cussed in it. You can't cuss in the videos.
You bleep it. Do a little
I don't know. We've gotten so far today that I think we're just going to potentially hike back to the car. We got about 6 miles to go. I think we've done around 5 or 6 today. Not really sure, but we may or may not hike all the way back to the car. I don't know. Well, before we make the climb up to the plateau, we're going to get some water here. A couple liters each. And get hiking. All right, we're off the river now, and we're completing the last mile or so of the Hunting Creek Loop. And it is beautiful. There's a really nice campsite just right down there by the water. But I think if we can make it, we're just gonna walk back to the car tonight. We'll see how it goes. I think the trail is maybe up that way. I think it's up this way. I think so. On that tree? This is what we're hiking through, just these big kind of rock scrambles. It's beautiful in here though, it's very jungly. And kind of hard to find the path. But we'll make our way there. Well, it started raining again, and thankfully the trail goes right through this crevice, so it'll stay pretty dry. Oh, it's a tight squeeze. Rock slot there. We made it. We've merged. Which way is the trail? That way, you think? Yeah. Just up this creek. Wow, it's beautiful. Dang. Look at that. Oh man, these rocks are slick. Pretty much walking through the stream. You gotta be so careful. Yeah, I do. But then other times I'm just like, why would I be doing anything else in my free time? It's a way to challenge yourself. It's a way to be in the natural world. It's a way to overcome. Well, we've completed the Honey Creek Loop and it was absolutely beautiful. Definitely want to do it again. A couple nice campsites on it too, but 5.2 to go. It's about 4:30, so we're probably gonna do some night hiking if we do make it all the way back to the car. We're back to our campsite from last night. Maybe I can find that steak that I lost. I think we got 3 miles left, 3.5 miles, something like that. So we're gonna drop back into the canyon of the big South Fork Cumberland River. Anyways, we're gonna drop down there, across the bridge, and have about 2.8 miles back to the car from there, I think. And yes, an hour left of daylight. Awesome. Found the steak. It was just like under a bunch of leaves. Cool. Made it back to the bridge. I think last night that overlook must have been somewhere up in there. Is it just me or does this bridge smell really good? 2.3 back to the car. It's right here. I was literally almost stepped on him.
You sure that's a kind snake?
Yeah. Come on, buddy.
Okay, go.
It's starting to get a little dark out. Where's the toad?
Oh, baby toad. The other one was huge.
It just like fell down onto the... It's moving away though. It's okay, sweetie. Let's see. Taking it sweet. Yeah, that's it. It's going along those rocks up there. It's okay, sweetie. We're almost back home. Copperhead. It's a big old boy. It's moving away though. Come on, go on, snake. Go on, snake. I got some good old cotton undies waiting for me in the car and some warm socks. Oh, nice. There's the road. Oh, we did it. seen a lot of wildlife in the last like couple miles, haven't we? I think we saw like 2 frogs, 2 snakes, one of which was a giant copperhead. Yeah. Well, on the whole trip we saw like 4 snakes. But that was the biggest copperhead I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I'm pretty certain it was a copperhead. Like, maybe it wasn't, but I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was really well fed. And I was honestly worried, too, that because it was so fat that it was just going to roll down that hill.